It's exciting seeing so many young faces, so many interesting people this morning. Okay, we're talking e-business. And the previous speaker had made a statement that in the next 20 years, I'll be back in the village. It's an area that lots of us in the banking industry find the influence of technology in our space. You know, we embrace what technology has done to our business, and many of us who are forward-looking in the industry have actually started changing the way we do business. And to the point he alluded, I actually agree with you that in 20 years, what we know as banking today, where you see cathedrals all over the place, we see some big halls, big columns, huge buildings. You know, you ask yourself, what will we be doing with these huge malls in future? I actually think that by then, banks would actually be very much into retail business. We'll be lending out that space so that some people here would have their coffee shops and their small malls in those spaces, and we will still be making money. Okay, so I just wanted to share some perspective on SMEs, our understanding of SMEs, and how we can support people grow their businesses. Could you? Okay, so my friends from Sweden are here, and they have the statistics as well as we do. There are so many SMEs in Nigeria. Lots of them are not even registered. The bulk of the business people are not registered. And that's an exciting area because it means with the development of e-commerce and e-business, lots of those businesses will be able to actually run their shops, make money, and improve the economy of Nigeria as we embrace this technology. So, the SMEs in Nigeria tend to cluster around certain areas. He had spoken about the Yabacon. He didn't mention about Otiba, where the hardware is done. So there are lots of hubs for SMEs, and what we have tried to do in Union Bank is to get as close to these customers as possible with our branching strategy, with our staff, training people to have the right skill set to match these customers. So the challenge is, I won't dwell too much on this because every single day, as Nigerians, a lot of times we tend to over-dramatize the difficulty without realizing the opportunity. But I'll touch on it. There are lots of difficulties in doing business, but there are also lots of opportunities. So infrastructure is a major challenge for SMEs. Whether you're doing physical business or e-business, it's a clear and present issue. Without power, there's no anything. Okay? So these are the reality of doing business here. And then you finally started the business. You believed God. You gathered money from your family and friends and well-wishers. And your business is now up and running. Then you approach maybe the wrong partner, and they use charges to finish your life. Okay? So those are real challenges of doing business. Or you want to pay for some software and you run from pillar to post to raise just $10,000 to make that payment. These are realities of doing business here as well. Or you want to register your business because you now want to take it to the next level. And it costs you an arm and a leg with a lot of hustle to get it done. Reality of doing business. But like I said, the huge opportunity in this market outstrips the challenges. And what I want to try and do today is share with you how we in the banking industry, and speaking for Union Bank, will be able to help you take your business to the next level. Next slide. So, technology on SMEs. Like I said, technology has disrupted lots of industries. For banking, it has disrupted our business model. In banking, the area of payments and collections, technology has blown it out of the water. Seriously. So now, for small businesses, the way you can do business has expanded. You could have payment portals. So without seeing your customer, you're able to get paid. You don't need someone walking to your physical shop anymore, which is what we're talking about, e-business. There are developments like mCash. So you're running your little shop and you get paid. Someone walks to you and makes payments from his phone. All of these are innovations that technology has brought about. And like I said earlier, the smart banks are embracing. Because if you don't embrace it, you'll get left behind. It's ironic, we celebrated 100 years as a bank last year. So you can imagine I'm representing an institution that is 100 years old. Young me. And we were able to do this because we keep reinventing ourselves. We keep recruiting the right people with the right skill set, the right attitude, to make sure that we remain relevant to people like you in this room. So lots of things that technology has done for SMEs. Technology has made it possible for someone to sit in his room and run a business. You have your website, you have your payment platforms, you take your pictures of your items, you display. Someone likes it, he buys. You hook up with a logistics company. Remember, you haven't left your room. You hook up with a logistics company and they run the delivery. All of this is made possible with technology and hopefully with the right financial partner behind you. And I will speak to how we will be able to help you take your business to the next level as we go along. So lots of things technology is doing. And I think for the people in this room, you know it a lot. The previous speaker had alluded to how you need to be diligent in running your business. So beyond coding, running a business is not just the technological aspect. You need to actually know how to run a business. And what we try to do is, using our well-trained relationship managers, we're able to then give you business advice. These are people that have managed customers that have grown to large corporates. And they're able to translate that knowledge to people like you. So you leapfrog your peers by learning from people that have done it before. Next slide, please. So, when you're trying to pick an institution, some of the things that people check when they want to set up a banking relationship, for example. So you have your SMEs, and you want a financial partner. It doesn't make sense. The very key thing is, it really doesn't make sense to pick a partner whose solutions don't meet what you want. So if you want, for example, payment platforms that are digital, that are quick, and the institution is not playing in that space, there's a problem. Another thing that people worry about when they're trying to pick a partner is whether they are responsive, whether they give you advice. So these areas, for us, are things that we have checked, we've reviewed the market, and we've come up with the right solutions. And I won't talk about them here. My colleagues are around, and we can have conversations about what we can do in detail for you. Next slide. So, our broad proposition for SMEs is built around simplicity. We believe that SMEs need things to be simple. You are not yet the Dangotes of this world. So you're not going to be doing structured finance, very elaborate things. So we built our proposition very simply. We offer you discounted and free banking. You know, the first thing I said, the banks putting their hands inside your pocket. So we have something to solve that. So for some of you, if you want free banking, we have that. We've built efficient digital platforms. We've provided you with dedicated relationship managers who can actually help you take your business to the next level. We run business seminars for businesses. It's something we do periodically, where you can actually network, meet your peers, and actually take some learnings. So as we go along, some of my colleagues will talk to you about that. And lots of other stuff. Now, we launched our mobile banking platform sometime last year. It's something we are very, very proud of because it actually has lots of firsts in the market. For those of you that code, this is coder's paradise, right? So we introduced something that, similar to Uber, if you want an agent, you can actually call up for an agent, for one of our staff to come to you. So it's leveraging technology so that we know the position of the staff. You have your app, you download the app, and the staff will be able to come to you. They can actually even do things like cash pickup and cash drop-off. Small sums, before someone kidnaps somebody. Right? So this is something we've done, and we can give you more details as we go along. Next slide, please. And what we've also tried to do is, beyond the banking solutions that we offer, we also partner with SMEs like you, because we can't do everything. We're an institution that believes in partnerships. So we've partnered with some people to provide services that SMEs like you find interesting. So a major issue for most businesses is accounting. How do I recruit an accountant? But then again, we have softwares that do that. I actually think that before the banks are run out of business, maybe accountants will be run out of business first. So we have partnerships with several other businesses, and we offer their solutions as add-on services. So you get an intro free, and if you like it, then you take it on. So that's something we do, and this is also our way of helping SMEs grow, because we expose these names to lots of customers. And we will keep expanding this as we find more people that their services complement ours. Next slide, please. Okay, and as an institution, we also try to help SMEs grow, start them up. So we have what we call our Startup Connect. This is almost like the incubation structure. So we help budding SMEs to actually grow. This is something we are very proud of. It's something we started a couple of years back, and we'll keep driving this, because we believe that over the next 100 years, we really need to turn this economy to become the giant that we all aspire for this country to be. Next slide. And we have lots of partnerships, and I can't mention all of them. So I've mentioned this in a previous forum. There are many hedge funds, venture capital outfits, people that are able to fund SMEs or develop SMEs that we do business with. And by the time you are running a relationship with us, as we prepare you for the next level, we would then be able to introduce you to some of these. Now, finally, next slide. When you're choosing, next slide, please. When you're choosing an institution to partner with, it helps if the institution knows what they're doing and they are actually recognized that they know what they're doing. Union Bank is one of such institutions. We actually know what we're doing, and lots of people are taking notice. Thank you very much for your time.